Welcome back to another episode of Jacksonville Buzz's Buzzworthy Businesses. I'm Steve Strum. I have a unique opportunity today to sit with Josh Hoppe, from the owner of Bottlenose Brewing, a gentleman that I had an opportunity to meet at a charity event. I got to tell you, man, what better person with a last name Hoppe to own a beer joint? Thanks for joining us on the show.
Absolutely, pleasure to be here.
So we had an opportunity to chat a couple weeks back, and you're not always been in brewing.
No.
You're actually in a world that I'm familiar with. You are in the insurance universe, doing group health insurance for small and medium-sized businesses. I guess the joke would be, why would an insurance guy open up a brewery? But then you could ask me back going, why would a stockbroker have a TV show about not stockbroking?
That's right.
So here we are, like, completely doing anything that we shouldn't do. Why did you get started in, tell us about this brewery and why did you make this jump? I mean, you do the insurance business, good business, but we're talking about this as a brewing company.
100%. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you did.
Tell the producers that.
So I've been doing insurance for 21 years, and it's great. It's been a great business, fed my family, but you know, some people wake up in their mid-40s and, you know, they decide to get a tattoo or get a Harley, and I decided to buy a brewery. I've always had a dream of owning a restaurant one day, and no kidding, literally I got up and I said, you know, I need to do something different. So I started looking for businesses for sale, and it said there's this brewery and restaurant for sale. And so I inquired, and 3 months later, here I am wearing this logo.
Now, people that watch this show beyond Jacksonville and North Florida, your brewery is in the Tinseltown/Town Center area.
Correct.
Which, for the folks that don't know what that means, that's kind of like the epicenter of restaurants and shops, not necessarily downtown, but is literally called Town Center because it's in the center of the Jacksonville Metro Service area. So, great location.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about the brewery. I mean, obviously you make beer, I get it. But tell us a little bit about, like, you know, the facility. Do you do events? Is it like, you know, walk us through kind of what that experience looks like.
So, you know, have you ever seen the show Bar Rescue?
I have, the angry guy.
With John Tapper, yeah. So we literally bought the place and we started doing a bar rescue. We went in, we had it professionally cleaned, we remodeled, did the whole thing. You know, to be honest with you, they've been making beer since 2016 off Jacksonville City tap water. So the first thing we did is put in a water purification system. We changed all the tap lines. We got a new brewer. We're making brand new recipes. And so we've been working on, you know, getting the aesthetics up. And I will tell you, we're having our grand reopening on April 26th. And we were calling for about 3 to 4 weeks to book the famous Jacksonville band, Julia Gulia. So Julia Gulia is headlining our grand reopening event coming up here. So,
and I believe that's on a Saturday.
It is on a Saturday. Yep. So we are going to be reaching out. We're still reaching out to other artists within the Jacksonville community, and we absolutely are going to have do events. We've already signed up to do Brew at the Zoo later this year, and their food and wine festival. We are going to do other community events in and around Jacksonville and get our name out there in the community for sure.
So people can come to you. How many people does your facility hold?
So we can hold.
We just pack them in there, consistent with fire code. Mm-hmm. How many you got?
So about 65 inside and about 115 outside.
Wow. So you got a pretty big spot. So you got an inside area and then like a beer garden type of thing.
Yep.
So you can hold 200 people, which that, you know, when people watching this going, man, can you host my event? That's a pretty big number. Sounds like you can host it.
Yep.
And it also sounds like you go out and do things in the community. So people come to you, you come to them, kind of neat stuff. The event coming up is, let's see, just under a month out. And so what we'll do is we'll make sure to post all of your links on our website, which is thedailynewsnetwork.com. And you can put your, we'll put the website out there, a little bit about the grand reopening. As we take it out, for the Jacksonville community, what message do you want to give both to people potentially come and drink your beer, but then also to that gentleman or lady who might be at that pivotal point in their career wanting to do something? So what do you want to say to your people besides come drink beer? Like, tell us what you want to say to those guys and gals.
Well, I would just like to say, look, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't wait on rest on your laurels. Just go for that dream, and you can achieve it. And I've wanted to own a restaurant for 20 years, and now I do. So it's definitely achievable, and it doesn't have to be something where you break the bank, and you can still both do your day job. So I tell everybody I'm a broker by day and brewer by night.
Well, I get it. So basically, follow your dreams and then come drink beer in my dream.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So as we take that out, thank you in all sincerity for joining us. But we can't do this without these guys. So guys, thanks for joining us today on the Jacksonville Buzz's Buzzworthy Businesses. Come check out Josh's brewery on thedailynewsnetwork.com. And remember to always live with gratitude.